As Russia's invasion extends into a new week, Moscow's traditional allies have stayed mostly silent as the majority of the world condemns this assault on Ukraine. But today, Russia's most powerful ally, China, getting involved. On Balance host Leland Vittert joins us live now. So Leland, it's been nearly 2 weeks since this all started. Explain why China is only now becoming involved.
We'd love to know really what the deal is between Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping. Reporting by one of my old colleagues, Jillian Turner, that Vladimir Putin withheld the invasion of Ukraine at the request of Xi Jinping, and that the Chinese really wanted the invasion to wait, and Putin did it. Think about it this way. Adolf Hitler had Hirohito, the emperor of Japan, during World War II. Vladimir Putin has Xi Jinping, the president of China, during this, his first real adventure into taking back a part of Europe. So the Chinese talking about peace talks now and the like does a couple of things. One, it allows them to come out on the world stage as something of a peace broker. Second of all, it allows them to be the ones to set the terms for Vladimir Putin. So it forces the Ukrainians' hand a little bit. The Ukrainians have to be seen as willing to talk. Vladimir Putin now has his best friend at the negotiating table. It certainly gives Putin a lot of cover here over the next couple of weeks.
All right, Leland, so let's talk about another Russian ally, talking about Iran. Now, as this invasion rages on, world leaders have been quietly negotiating a new Iran nuclear deal, but now Russia may actually torpedo that deal because of this conflict in Ukraine.
Yeah, the Russians understand American politics better than just about anybody else. Vladimir Putin's a student of it, and he's a student of manipulation. He was a man trained by the KGB. He knows that there are parts of the Biden administration that are in love with the Iran nuclear deal and would do anything to get a nuclear deal back. And the Russians have set up a straw man argument, essentially. Sergei Lavrov, who is the Russian foreign minister, set up this idea that if you are going to have a deal with Iran, you have to give Russian officials immunity from sanctions for those Russians participating in the genocide in Ukraine and the war crimes in Ukraine. Now, there are probably members of the Biden administration who are willing to make that deal, but it would be one that would be extraordinarily difficult to square with what the Biden administration has been saying about Ukraine over the past couple of weeks. So how do you negotiate to try and confront Iran with the same people you say are committing war crimes in Ukraine? Puts the Biden administration in a very difficult position, and we're watching the first chess moves right now of the Russians trying to exploit that.
Yeah, absolutely. Very hard to negotiate that when there's this threat of nuclear war potentially. Yeah. All right, Leland, thank you so much. Leland is back, of course, at 7 Eastern with On Balance. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.